complete. So the question is again, who could think of some pros and cons of being a teenager? What do you think?
Yes, it's like it's mentioned here.
Mhm,
Um, it's like standing in the middle between being an adult and a child,
mhm,
being independent and dependent at the same time,
mhm,
uh, trying to get free, but not able to be free because of needs for money, for safety, for somewhere to be.
mhm. Amazing. Thank you so much, Hanadi. But I guess, Hanadi, that now you talked about cons. Am I right?
Yes.
That's amazing. Thank you so much. This is really interesting. What about pros? Positive sides.
Positive
Uh,
sides.
Mhm,
he tried to find his ID in when he became a teenager.
mhm. He is trying, or maybe she is trying to find his or her.
Yes, I think they start at this age to express themselves
Mhm,
Yes,
by knowing, for example, what they love, what are their hobbies.
mhm,
إيه ماما إيه
mhm,
هلا بس. What they would like to be in the future.
mhm,
So
But Hanadi, wait. Do you think that all teenagers really succeed in finding their identity, as you said? Is Hanadi out? Maybe Hanadi is out.
no, I'm with you. Ali is
Yes,
out.
Ali
I
is
think Ali is
out.
um,
out. لا Ali is here.
Ali is here. Who is out? What is going on?
they
Okay.
start they start to find their ID, but they are confused in this age.
Mhm,
What,
Yes,
what
that's why
the,
I think that they couldn't do it alone.
mhm.
يعني they need support.
So we have to help them.
Yes, and
What
we
if,
need to know how to help them.
what if we don't know, Hanadi? What would happen?
Uh, Sometimes it can lead to problems, I
It,
think,
it could
between
lead.
between yes, between the teenager and um their parents, the school, their friends, for example.
Mhm, mhm.
in
Yeah.
this age, if they didn't uh, if they didn't know how to
If they didn't, why did you use simple past? You are using if, Saria. Wait. You are using conditionals. Okay, you said if they didn't. If is conditionals. But the question is, why are you using the simple past tense?
because I want to say يعني إذا ما عرفوا يحددوا شخصية الهوية تبعهم بهالعمر، يعني بدي أقول
Uh-huh.
إذا ما عرف أوكي إذا ما عرفوا يحددوا الشخصية تبع الهوية تبعهم بهالعمر،
Mm-hmm.
هذا الشيء بيعمل انفلونس لشخصيتهم، بتأثر على شخصيتهم بالإجمال حتى
That's
ليبنوها
amazing.
للمستقبل.
Saria, wait. Is it a fact?
Yes.
So you have to use simple present, not simple
آه
past. Be careful.
أوكي أوكي
Okay?
أوكي.
Mm-hmm. So again, you can please say your answer again. If, okay.
if
If what?
they don't uh,
Mm-hmm.
identify their identity clearly,
Mm-hmm.
these are they influence or they affect them or lead them to many problems in their personality, in their hobbies, in their relations.
Amazing. So this is why, Saria, we have to be by their side.
Yes, of course.
Yes. Amazing. Thank you so much, Saria. This is really a good answer. Okay. Now, after asking this a warm-up question, because now we are talking about teenagers, especially the problem of bullying. Before we read the passage about bullying, now I want to ask you some questions. Question number one, what are some kids, sorry, why are some kids bullied?
Sometimes because they are special.
Because they are special.
So others feel like they are jealous from them.
Mhm,
So this could be a reason.
mhm,
And
Or
sometimes
the
I mean
contract.
special,
The
yeah,
contract.
yeah,
Yeah, maybe
special,
they are
special in
weak.
other way.
Yes, special in they are genius or they are weak.
mhm.
That's why.
Is it the answer of the question number two? Why do some kids become bullies?
Uh, no,
No, it's not. So
no.
why do some kids become bullies? What do you think?
I think because of their parents
Because of their parents.
and how they grew up and
Ah,
how they grow up.
bravo. So we have to blame parents, Hanadi. We don't have to blame kids.
Here we are talking about the bulliers, huh? Right?
Exactly, exactly.
Yes,
Bullies.
yes, yes,
Mm.
I
What,
think
what,
so.
mhm. Why should we blame parents, Hanadi?
Because I think every bullier express what is missing in his life. Like, uh, so if he is bullying other kids or trying to hurt other kids,
Mhm,
I think it's because um of something that happened with him
mhm,
during his childhood, or maybe he has or she has
mhm,
problems with
mhm.
their parents in their house. So that's why I think that it's related to how they grow up.
Amazing, Hannah. That
Yeah,
is what it, yes. But
and
wait. Uh,
يعني how their parents treat them, they treat others.
mhm, mhm. Okay.
Because I think the kids of bulliers are bulliers also. So
Okay.
this
Amazing.
is,
Good
I think this
point.
is a circle. Yes.
Mm. So let me say that or ask you this question. Can we stop bullying?
Doc- Doctor, I'm sorry for interrupting you guys, but
Fine.
I just got disconnected. What were you talking about?
I'm talking about bullying. Are you being bullied at school, Ali? Does someone bully you?
Bulliers or the people who get bullied?
No, I'm talking about you. Are you being bullied?
Uh, Sometimes.
Sometimes. Okay.
Like they mean it like for kidding, but sometimes I feel that they are not joking.
Mhm, mhm. Okay. Now the final question is, before we read this passage, can we stop bullying?
Yes, if we change their personality or if they their behavior,
Mhm,
يعني by support يعني by uh, يعني teach them that is a wrong way to
mhm. Ah,
And I think that it starts from ourselves as mothers. And
as parents.
yes, and as mothers especially, because it's not only about talking with your children about bullying and to avoid bullying. It's about expressing when they have been bullied by anyone. So it's it's about talking about it.
Amazing,
يعني
good
not
point.
only يعني not only not to bully others, but also to express if anything happened to them.
Okay, thank you so much, Hanadi. Thank you so much, Sari. I think we will go into details because we still have some questions about bullying. As I told you before we go into details, we have this passage or this story. This story is about Billy's story. Now we have to
Good
read this.
evening, doctor.
Good evening, Rashid. You are late. Are you okay?
No, I had just had I just had personal matters to do.
Are you okay now?
Yes. Have
Hmm.
I missed something important yesterday?
Ye-
Or
Yesterday, yes, we talked about conditionals. So I advise you just to watch the video, please, Rashid.
yes, of course I will.
Please. Okay. I want to ask you this question, Rashid, just to warm your brain up. The question is, have you been bullied before?
No,
No. Do you bully your friends?
no, I do not.
No. Why do you think that bullying happens every day or existed or is existed everywhere?
It depends on what the bully, it depends on what the bully, it depends on how the bully uses their past trauma, like uses
Hmm.
their past events.
Aha, amazing. Good point again. Thank you so much. Now I think it's
May
the
I
time.
may I
Yes.
continue explaining?
Please, if you want.
Yes. So a bully a bully says a bully was traumatized in their past events. They will commit revenge on the world to avenge his trauma. But a good person, but but a good person or the person that is being bullied may had the same trauma as a child, but did not use it against the world.
Mm, mhm,
He did not let his past.
mhm. Rashid?
Yes.
Okay. Do you mean that it's to take revenge?
No, what I mean is a bully
Mhm.
may have been traumatized in his childhood, so he will commit vicious acts to let out all his anger from that
Mm.
trauma.
It's not about revenge.
No, it is not.
Okay, thank you so much. Now I think it's the time to read Billy's story. I want
Yes.
Saria to start reading if she can.
Yes, doctor.
Please, please.
Where
Here. This is the beginning of Billy's story.
Billy enjoyed school. He tried hard, but studying wasn't easy for him.
Mhm.
He didn't have many friends. He left lonely and insecure.
Okay, complete.
The other kids started bullying Billy. They called him Billy No Maths and stole his money.
Billy,
They
no what?
sent No Maths
No mates, you mean?
mates.
Ah, okay.
They sent him texts. They threatened to hurt him.
Thank you so much. But how can I read this verb?
Ah, threatened.
Bravo, that's amazing. Yes,
Ah,
that is
threatened.
it. Now, please, I want you to complete reading. Okay.
Here, yeah. He tried to talk to people, but they didn't listen. Billy started playing truant.
Bravo, truant.
He felt desperate. He didn't know how to go for help.
Thank you so much. But what is the meaning of a truant?
An instrument of what? What is a truant?
A synonym of absent. Okay,
Synonym of absent. Playing truant.
yes, playing a truant is not to go to school anymore.
Oh, okay.
Yes,
So he acted invisible around his around people.
exactly, Rashid. Okay, not to go
Mm.
to school
So
is to play
so
truant.
he introverted himself.
Yes, exactly.
Is this story is it a true story?
It is it is not true. Sometimes we can notice that it is a story of most of teenagers.
No.
Yes,
What I mean is did the story happen? Like is this
happen to most teenagers.
oh it
Yes.
so it okay, it happened to most
Yeah,
teenagers.
this is why I asked you, have you been bullied before?
Oh.
Um, can you read this word, please, Saria?
Desperate.
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 Exactly. It's not the end because we have to complete reading the story. So please, can you complete?
Where
Here.
can you mention?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
Yes.
Things got tough for Billy and his sister when their dad walked out.
Mhm.
Okay. Then the attacks started. Every day after school, the bullies waited for him.
Thank you so much. So bully is a noun and the person who is acting this noun. Okay. Now the final statement is
So what would you do if you were being bullied? Contact Kid Care. We're on your side.
on your
On
side. Yeah,
yes.
exactly. Thank you so much.
Oh,
So this,
0879. Okay.
exactly, the number is, it's not that important, so it's not a must to say it. Now, after reading the story of Billy, now I think it's a time to answer this question. What is his problem?
First, he didn't have friends,
Bravo, this is number one. Exactly.
and
Studying wasn't
he-
easy.
It was not easy. Okay.
yes, and their feelings about being lonely and
Bravo.
insecure. That's why he
Exactly.
was like so easy to be bullied.
Exactly. Okay. Do we still have some problems of Billy?
Yes, he started facing bullying from
Mhm.
others
Uh-huh.
They
and
called him.
threats.
Exactly. Threats.
And also he tried to seek help, but no one listened to him.
Bravo, no one listened. And here we can notice this is what?
Mm,
All his money.
Exactly. This is a
Uh,
problem. Okay.
yes.
And this is a new problem, which is
Playing truant.
Bravo, being absent out of school. Exactly. So he doesn't know where to go, or maybe whom should he talk to. Okay, now we have a new problem, which is his dad walked out. Do you know the meaning of walked out? Left work. Okay?
okay.
Yes. And absolutely, the final problem is the attacks. When the attacks started. Okay, now after reading the story of Billy, we still have some questions about the story. Be careful because now we are using conditionals. Now, what would you do if you were Billy's mom?
First, I will try by I will try
I what, Hanadi?
first I will I
I
would
would. Bravo.
okay I would start supporting him.
Bravo.
Uh, like having some chats together.
Bravo.
Um, I would try to let him feel safe with me and
Bravo.
secure. Uh, so we can start talking about uh, everything that happens with him.
That's amazing. Okay, thank you so much, Hanadi. Now I think, wait, someone is coming. Rashid. Okay, now thank you so much. Let me ask you this question, which is number 2. What would you do if you were Billy's head teacher?
Uh,
What do you think? What would you do?
His teacher?
Uh-huh.
I would talk to
Yes.
him,
Mm-hmm.
and support him by that you are a good boy and you have many skills and don't be afraid from other. Uh,
Bravo.
or
Maybe I would try to go to each class and try to give them like not by myself or ask someone more expert to give them like awareness or يعني talk with them about bullying and uh, the disadvantages of doing that. Maybe I will start by that. Then I will try to let
I
them
would
meet.
try.
I would try to let them meet
Bravo.
the bulliers and Billy and uh, try to talk with them all about everything.
Sufficient information. Thank you so
Me,
much, Hanadi. Saria,
uh,
do you want to say something, Ali?
yes, I wanted to say to answer.
Please, you can participate.
If I was his teacher, I should know what
If
he's
I
good at.
what?
So
Wait, wait. If I
I would,
what?
I, I would,
Wait.
I
If
were,
I
I were,
If I were,
where with if
I
I
should
were.
know
please.
information. I
Yes.
wanted to say I should know what he's good at.
Mm,
Yeah. Uh,
thank you.
if so, I would choose the activities that he's good at and play it as a team, so the bullies can know that he's good at something. So they might see him as a friend, not a
Yeah.
loser.
Thank
Not
you
to
so
to
much.
do anything.
Thank you. The bullies could know, not can know. Thank you so much, Ali. This is really good. Okay. Saria, what is the preposition after afraid?
Afraid of,
Afraid of, not from. Thank
afraid
you.
of.
Yes, thank you so much. Okay. Now the next question is, what would you do if you were Billy's sister?
Consult him.
I would tell my parents.
Bravo.
I,
Okay.
I would make. I would be his friend, or not only his sister. Yeah.
Just to support him.
I support him, accompany him everywhere.
Yes,
Not,
amazing.
yes.
Yes. Thank you so much. Now, what would
Yes,
you do if you
sorry.
were
I would
Billy's
support him
dad?
and
Ali, what would you do if you were Billy's dad? I think here we need Ibrahim. Yes, Ali.
I would go out with him with to places to know what he's good at, to give him some positive thoughts, like go out together, always support him, even if he failed at something, support him, so he think positive.
Bravo. That's amazing. Okay, thank you so much, Ali. Now, what would you do if you were a counselor from Kid Care?
I would talk with him and to manage the problem. Why is he bullied? يعني why
Bravo.
maybe about his act or his behavior or his attitude. I don't know, but I really talk to him to know the reason or
Mhm.
the why is he bullied.
Amazing.
And from
Yes, Hanadi.
for me, I would try to reach out to their parents, both.
Both parents, the parents of Billy and the parents of the bully himself.
Of the bulliers.
Yes, thank you so
And
much.
it's not about searching for the reason why Billy is getting bullied, and it's not like putting the blame on him, يعني, because of that
No,
you are getting bullied, because
no,
sometimes
I
bullying is
I
happening to someone who is.
no,
Mhm.
no, I didn't bully. I didn't blame him. I search. I search. I talk to him to know his personality, to observe why because I think the bullier and the bullied are both are have a difficult situation. يعني they are many problems يعني even the person who is bullied يمكن weak personality and he didn't know how to defense of himself or uh, uh,
But sometimes, Saria, it's not the case.
Mhm.
Sometimes you will have a kid with a very good personality and with very good characteristics, but it's something that can happen to anyone. So
yes,
I don't think that.
they are two roles. The first role of the parents لأنه
Yes,
the bullier kids is how parents treat them in the house and we maybe he has a weak personality and they didn't have a good defense for himself. That's the problem from his parents, not from the kids. Okay, but as a counselor, I have to fix the problem for both, for parents and kids.
For parents and kids. Okay, Saria, why are you using the simple past most of the time?
I don't know.
Come on, this is a general situation, so we have to use simple present.
Okay.
Yes. Thank you, by the way. Thank you for this information. Finally, what would you do if you were Billy himself?
Tell someone
I
about
would
what's happening.
tell my mom.
Yes. Absolutely, you have to.
Or someone
I,
I trust.
Yes,
I would try to find a real friend
a real friend,
and
amazing.
uh, to uh, to not uh, to not be alone يعني, or to manage my situation.
Mm, mhm, mhm. Okay,
Me,
yes,
the thing I said, like
Ali.
everything I said in all my answers, I will try to think positively. And if this didn't work, I would about the place I am. Like in America, they take bullying seriously. I can tell somebody like in the cop or something, they get punished. The bulliers can get
معرفش ما
punished.
بشتغل.
Mhm,
طب
Somewhere
ريح نفسي
get
طبعا.
punished. I would tell someone like teacher, director, my mom, parents. Yeah.
amazing.
I
Yes.
would I
Mhm.
would like to have some advice from other how
From
to manage.
others. Bravo. Yes, good point. Thank you so much, Sadia. Thank you guys for this sufficient information again. Now I think it's the time to listen. So we have to listen and we have to answer this question. Who are the six speakers imagining they are? We notice here that we have different people here in this box. Now, the first recording is about I'd organize a school day which tried to educate everyone about bullying, and I'd invite social workers